Dean from Leisure Travel Vans. We're in beautiful Riding Mountain National Park. Today we're going to have a look at the 2025 Unity Twin Bed. Lots of great things. Number one, it's a non-slide. It's stealth. It can go anywhere. Plus, it can have sleeping up to 4 people with the optional air mattress. It has 4 seat belts. It has a split dry bathroom. It has incredible exterior storage, and it has 2 separate living areas, front area and back area. If you're a dry camper, this is the motorhome for you. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. Smash that bell a few times. Smash, smash, bell, 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 bell. Come on inside. If you think the exterior looks great, come on in. Let's have a look at this beautiful interior. We're into the 2025 Unity Twin Bed. So let's look at all the features on this incredible motorhome. I'm gonna take off my shoes here and we're gonna put them in the new shoe storage area. Look at this. Underneath here, we can slide 2 or 3, maybe 4 sets of shoes in there. I really like that. What's great about the Unity Twin Bed is we have 2 separate living areas. Dining room area here. We have the beds in the back. We can make this into a super single bed. We can then have the optional air mattress back in this area so we can sleep 1, 2 people here and 2 people in the back. Plus, we can make the 2 twin beds into a king bed. Yes, you heard me correctly. I can't wait to show you that. We have dinner for 4, and we also have 4 seat belts. So you can take 4 people, seat belted in. Let's go RV. So our standard colors, we have 2 different countertops. We have Antarctica white and we have concrete. We also have 3 different wood colors. This is white oak. We also do rift oak, optional Bianca white uppers. The standard upper doors would be whatever wood color that you pick. We have 3 standard ultra fabric colors. We have dove, sand, and clay. So we're gonna have dinner for 4 people, or breakfast for 4, or lunch for 4. This is called our lagoon table. So this is our lagoon table. You can adjust it, put it to different heights. Just gonna bring this down a little bit. There we go, beautiful. I can lock it in place or I can leave it free so that it can move and spin. You're gonna love the lagoon table because you can see I can get up, I can go to the stove area, sink area, I can get something out of the fridge, I can come back, sit down. We can swivel this table back into a position like this for dinner for 4 people, move it around. We can play games, cards, you can use it as a work desk. You know, I got my laptop, I can use this as a business office. Got a TV up there up front so I can actually watch TV while I'm having dinner or food, or I can kick back and can put a glass here, watch a movie. Really love how versatile it is. I can plug in my laptop here. This is an inverted plug for 2025. All the plugs inside the motorhome are inverted off our 3,000 watt pure and sine wave inverter. And then look, I have a couple of charging ports, USB-C and USB charging port. If I don't want it up front, I can take it from the front and move it back here and lock it in place. I like that. Look at that. Have a work area, dinner in bed, breakfast in bed. Just need somebody to bring that to me. Isn't that cool? So table can be in the front, table can be in the back. Lagoon table. Now we're gonna make this into a super single bed. Pretty easy to make. We're just gonna show you how that goes. 4 seat belts on a twin bed. So we're just gonna move these cushions a little bit. We're just gonna bring this across. This is very cool. I really like this because this becomes kind of an ottoman. Now I got a nice ottoman. Watch TV, absolutely fantastic. So this comes across and then we're gonna fill this up. This is very cool. I'm gonna lock that in there and we're gonna put this up into here. So now I've got my own cushion. If I forgot to bring my cushion, I can use that as my pillow. Look at this. I think I will right there. So this is perfect, right? I'm well over 6'1". Look how much room I have. Look, way up here. I didn't even get to my pillow. Kick back, relax. Yeah, this is good. Nice big bed, all done in ultra fabrics. Nice thick foam, right? 2-pound density foam. Super comfortable. This one has the optional air mattress, 2-piece air mattress. Air mattress fills all this in. I really like that. Becomes kind of a double bed up front here. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Cabinets, yes, we will. Right here, we have our upper cabinet right here. So over here, we've got our Leisure Travel Van pouch. It has all of our warranty information in there. Over here, we've got our privacy blinds. Clip, and they clip all the way around the chairs. So the chairs are part of the motorhome with the windshield cover on. And right here, we have our optional safe. Very nice. So you can put your valuables in there. And you can see that it just pushes down and pushes open. Up here, we've got our beautiful LED lighting that goes throughout the entire motorhome. We have our beautiful opening skylight. Look at this beautiful campground area. Look at those beautiful pine trees. This should be you enjoying this. Absolutely fantastic. So you can open it, want some fresh air. We don't want any bugs. Or down in Arizona, Texas, where it's super hot, I still want some fresh air, but I don't want the sun pounding into my motorhome. Look at that. Or for fun, we can go half and half. And then over on this side, we have another cabinet right here. So lots of storage area. Once again, all done with European hidden hinges. You can see the curved cabinets. This is all plywood based. But look at that. Look how soft close. And we've also got storage up here. And over here, we have lots of storage back in here. So you have lots of little storage nooks and crannies. So we have some nice hooks here for hanging your jackets when you come in or out of the motorhome. Ultra Fabrics with the Leisure logo when you come in. I like this. Lit handle right here as well. Look at that. Lights up LED. So when you're coming in and out of the motorhome, you've got a nice handle so you're not going to fall back. Also have a little fire extinguisher right here. And here's one of our secondary multiplexing panels right here. And on this multiplexing panel, we have a battery disconnect switch. So we have a main battery disconnect switch outside that turns off all the power. This battery disconnect switch will turn off the power inside the motorhome. So 2 battery disconnect switches. Got some braces in here. So if you have pets, they're not going to go flying through the screen. And then we have a privacy shade that just locks into place right like that. So, okay. And then over here, this is kind of where we run our entertainment for our TV. So we've got our HDMI plug, so I can run a DVD player or a Blu-ray player or my PlayStation or an Xbox, and you can watch movies on this channel, play a PlayStation in the back. So they all plug in here. You got some coax cable connections here. We've got smart TVs, right? So you can stream your favorite things off the smart TV. And we also have a Bluetooth sound bar, so you can play your favorite music off your smartphones as well. And you can see right here, we were watching the Komodo dragons. So we're supporting Paramount Plus with their lovely Animal Planet shows. This is our WineGuard 2.0. This is our Wi-Fi booster. So there's a Wi-Fi signal. You can boost the signal into the motorhome. You can also buy the service from WineGuard, so you'd be your own hotspot, or you can get a secondary SIM card from your cell phone supplier, and you can be your own hotspot with the WineGuard 2.0 on the roof. So it's a TV antenna, it's a Wi-Fi booster, and then you can also be your own walking hotspot as well, or driving hotspot, right? Because we're in a motorhome. We've also got an inverted plug here. We also have a great option. We have the T4 WineGuard satellite dish. It does dish, direct, and bell. You would put your receiver right here, plug it in right there, and you can watch satellite TV on the front TV or satellite TV on the back. So this is the main multiplexing system, the Firefly multiplexing system that runs the motorhome. Turn on our porch light or awning light. This one has the WineGuard T4 satellite dish. You can hit that right there. You can see our tanks are empty in freshwater gray, and our black is empty. We have a little bit of propane. Our master light switches right there for on and off. Water pump turn on, battery disconnect switch. You can turn that off and on there. You can see our temperatures, right? House battery, what our voltage is at, and our chassis batteries right there. AGS, which is an automatic gen start. Switches for our lights. Once again, you can control this all off your phone. If you hold the button, it'll dim the lights. You can turn lights off and on individually, or you can turn the master switch all the way on, all the way off. This is where it gets kind of interesting here. So we've got our new system here. For example, we have a smart solar controller. Now you can see all the controlling of what's going on with how much power is coming into the motorhome and what we're using. So that's quite exciting. Over here, we have our auto gen start, which I can then program. So we have a smart surge protector, so you can see how the power is flowing in and where it's being used. And this is also new for 2025, our multiplexing system. You would turn the inverter by pressing the inverter button now. So it's right there. We have our Aventa 13,500 BTU air conditioner, which is now inverted, and we put soft start in it as well. If I wanted to cool the motorhome down, I would turn on my inverter. I would then hit cool, set my temperature, and the air conditioner would come on, and it's a quiet air conditioner, which is great. Okay, above the entrance door here, we've got a few things now that the multiplexing system doesn't cover. Not many anymore, so you can order the optional 4-point hydraulic leveling jacks. Pretty simple. Pull your emergency brake, turn it on, hit the auto level, automatically levels the motorhome. Great option to have. Over here, we've got our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater. Just a couple settings here. We've got Eco, which when we have it on Eco, it doesn't heat the 1 liter of hot water. We have it on Comfort Plus. It keeps that 1 liter of hot water hot. So when you turn on any of the faucets, because we have a recirculating pump that's recirculating the water, instant hot water. And then over here, we have our battery heaters for our lithium batteries. So when it gets cold, lithium batteries don't like to give or take a charge. 36 degrees Fahrenheit, I wouldn't go anything that's lower than that. Boom, you turn on that switch, and that's gonna keep the batteries warm. So that's all the things that are up here, right here. So we're just gonna close that down. All those Komodo dragons eating has made me hungry now, and I haven't missed too many meals in my life. So let's talk about the Galley. Let's talk about some storage in our Galley. Look at this. Shelves, so double stacking shelves, very important. Full-size plate. If the plate doesn't fit, you must acquit, right? It's no good of a motorhome if you can't fit a plate in here, and we can fit a plate in here. Cups go up here. Once again, European hidden hinges. Look at that. Closes, soft close, locks in place. Fan right here for when I'm cooking. I can move all the smoke out of the motorhome. Look at that. Woo! Oh, that is some serious airflow right there. Love it. Okay, let's talk about our 2-burner spark ignition stove, right? Very simple to start. Spark it up, fires up. Look at that, we got a flame, but be careful. Make sure the flames are completely off before you close this. I like this because this is a built-in backsplash, right? So if I'm cooking some bacon and stuff, splashing is gonna go on there. It's not gonna go onto my beautiful Korean countertops. I really love the propane part of it because it's going to heat up real fast. Counter extension, look at this. Very smart. I like that, right? So you've got lots of room. You can move things around, right? You have room to cut, get your dinner ready, your breakfast ready, supper ready, right? Deep stainless steel sink. I love this. This is the anniversary package. So we have the matte black hardware, mineral white countertops, look fantastic. Let's look at this storage area. Look at this storage, right? Once again, soft close. Look at this, full water filtration. So we filter all the water, charcoal water filter. Once again, soft close. Look at these full drawer extension glides come all the way out. Or reverse curved door, even better. Curved door, reverse curved door. Look at the storage in there. Easy access to our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater. And you can see the blue canister there. That's your full water filtration. You can take that and you can put your filter in there. This is really cool. I don't know if you can see this or not. We got the different colored lines for hot water, cold water, and then we have vibration dampers built right in so that it does nice and quiet when you're turning your water on and off. Look how that closes. Look how sweet that is. Very, very nice. I forgot to mention this. Look at this right here. You can use this as a garbage can, which is very cool. Or a lot of people will fill that with ice and use that as a cooler. Keep the beverages cool. And I love the hardware package. So even if you don't order the anniversary package, you still get the accessory channel, right? Paper towel holder, super smart. You have a place here for spices, inverted plug as well. We have LED lights built into the cabinets, right? We have our awning style windows, and plus you have daytime shades. And see how they lock in place here, so I can leave the window open. And you have nighttime shades as well at nighttime if you want to make this area nice and dark. So let's move that back up there. Spices up here. Talked about our 12-volt fantastic fan. That's really cool. Some more storage. Look at this. More storage here underneath the sink. So deep stainless steel sink with some storage underneath here. You know, put your pots and pans and things like that. And the Feast de Resistance. We have the pull-out pantry, right? With all the health foods you could possibly want, right? This is how you lose weight. You eat these very healthy things, but I absolutely love the pull-out pantry. All done with aluminum. Nice big pull-out pantry. Looks fantastic. Jenny Craig would be very proud of me with that diet. Over on this side, this compartment here, we call this the dry bar. That's good for Dean. Close it up there. And then we also have our convection microwave. Right, done in all in black, looks fantastic. This is a convection microwave, so it'll also do baking, right? So if you have standard convection microwave for popping popcorn, but you can also do baking in it as well. And it's inverted off of our 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And our 12-volt electric fridge, right? Freezer on the bottom, I love this, right? Freezer on the bottom, nice big freezer. Gonna keep my ice cream nice and cold. And nice big fridge up front here. So it's also energy efficient. It runs on quiet mode as well. So it's super energy efficient. Don't forget, we've got 270 amp hours of lithium standard, secondary 270 amp optional, which would give you 540 amp hours of lithium. This door blocks off, so now I've got two private areas. I have a front area, and I also have a back area. Come on back here, let's have a look at the twin bed in the Unity twin bed. Look at this, 2 beautiful twin beds. Plus I can fill this section in and I have a huge king bed. Yes, you heard me correctly. I can't wait to show you that. But look at this, this is so cool. We have a pull-out storage bin here. Very cool. We have another storage bin over here. Another very cool. And then I also have some hidden storage. Look at this. Very, very cool. So storage, and more storage. Plus I have storage underneath the bed as well. I don't know if you can see that. That's where we keep our table. Storage over here. Easy access to our water pump right there. And over on this side, I have lots of storage. I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can. Look at this nice, big, deep storage area there. And we're not even done yet. We have 2 storage closets on both sides. Hanging closets. Look at that. Hanging closet. Hanging closet. Talk about storage. Absolutely incredible. You think we're done? No, we're not. You know why? Because I actually even have more storage underneath here. Look at this. Pull out drawer. Look at that, how big that comes out, right? And another one, all with soft close. Oh, well, how about this? Or this? Oh, wow. All done. European hidden hinges, curved doors, all done with soft close. Or how about this? Ta-da! I'm like a magician. I just don't have a rabbit coming out of the drawers. We should, or a dove or a rabbit. Next time we're gonna have a rabbit come flying out. But look at this, all done with soft close. You know, I'm a pretty big guy. I can sit up in bed and read, right? This is very important. I can sit up. Awning style windows. Once again, you can see how I can open up the awning style windows. All the windows are awning style. So I have cross ventilation, emergency exit. Another, again, we have a smart TV in the bedroom area. I also have charging plugs, so inverted plugs here, and I also have USB and USB-C charging ports. This one over here, and I have these 2 on this side as well. So I have lots of charging. If you have a sleep apnea machine, you can plug one in on this side. Significant other has one, you can plug another one over there as well. So very nice. We also have secondary control panels right here, so you can turn your lights on and off at night. You can also hold the light to dim them. So just as an example, I can turn all the lights off, right? I can turn all the lights back on with a simple press of the buttons, or you can control it off your phone, either which way you want to do it. Once again, daytime shades, I can leave the windows open, see how they lock in place, or nighttime shades at night, we can lock this in, and look at that, no light coming into the motorhome. But you can just see how much room, and look, man, I'm not a small guy, I'm probably 6'1", look at this. No problem sleeping whatsoever. So we go from 2 twin beds. Let's say you want to make it into a king bed. Not a problem. Very simple to do. This is just going to come across like this. And then we're going to put this cushion in. And we're going to put this cushion in. And look at this. I have got a king size bed. Look, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look, I can sleep this way. I can sleep over here. I can sleep over here. Look how much room I have. Right? Crosswise? Why not? Kitty corner? Absolutely. But what a nice big size bed, right? So if you have a bunch of grandkids and they want to sleep back here, it's a party room, right? Just a party room. I absolutely love it. Me and my brother would have had a great time back here, right? Plus you can put the table up when the bed's down, obviously. So you have a secondary work area. TV to watch. You know what? I have to go to the bathroom. It's first thing in the morning. Look at this. Very beautiful. I have my own private dry bathroom, not a wet bath. People understand what a wet bath is. Wet bath means you sit on the toilet to shower. Not doing that. I have my own shower and I have my own bathroom. I can guarantee you nobody else is inviting you into their bathroom in a 25-foot motorhome because they're too embarrassed to talk about the bathroom. But hello, look at this bathroom. This is a real bathroom. Macerator China toilet, right? So it's a macerator toilet. So it grinds up all the solids, shoots them into the black tank. Absolutely fantastic. So easier for dumping your tanks. Solid Corian countertops. So we have a sink here for getting ready in the shaving and doing your stuff in the morning. We've got a beautiful mirror here for getting ready. And don't forget, check out our leisure travel van store on our website. We've got leisure clothing, we got mugs and caps, the beautiful leisure logo clothing. You'll look fantastic. You probably look fantastic already. Multiplexing panel, once again, I can control my fan right here. So I can have airflow. Oh, does that blow some serious? That really moves some air. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Huh? Oh, almost a magic trick. Yes. So now watch this. I can make them all come down. Watch, I'm magical. I love it. I like this accessory channel. You can put all your soaps and your toothpaste. Storage area here, here, here. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this little medicine cabinet below. And look at this medicine cabinet above. Place to hang your towels. And then from my own private bathroom into my own private stand-up shower. I'm going to have a stand-up shower. Hot and cold running water. Don't forget, we got the Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater. We have a little flow restrictor right here. For our dry campers, you want to slow the water down, right? If you want to do a Navy shower, if you're dry camping. But I like this shower door, right? It's got a squeegee, so all the water flows back in, out to my gray tank, right? Look at the black hardware. It looks fantastic. Don't forget, this is the anniversary edition. Place here for hanging your towel, or you can drip dry your clothes. If you want to do a little clothes washing, you can drip dry them right there, and they're going to flow back into the gray tank, right? Drip dry. Place here for your shampoos. We have a handle for getting in and out of the shower. LED light, skylight. Look at that. Those beautiful, beautiful trees, right? Let's do it with the shower closed. Right? Can you see me through there? I am doing, what is it, pirouettes? Absolutely cool. So 2 twin beds, make into a gigantic king size bed, separate bathroom, stand-up shower, the big pull-out pantry with everybody's favorite healthy foods, solid Korean countertops, nice beautiful 2-burner spark ignition stove. Plus then we come up front, I have a dining room area for 4 with seat belts. This makes into a single bed. And what powers this motorhome down the highway, of course, is the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. We're in the cockpit of the Mercedes-Benz 3500 series cutaway chassis. So we've got our Mercedes-Benz MBUX system, 10.25-inch monitor, 4-cylinder dual turbo engine. Has a small turbo when you hit it, gives you power right away, and has a big turbo when you're rolling down the highway. You actually can paddle control the transmission, bringing the gears up or down. So if you're going up a mountain, you can gear down right here. If you're want it more on the 9-speed, you can move it over to the 9-speed up here on this side. So that's very cool. Electronic power steering. You can see our mirror here. So we've got our backup camera. See how the backup camera's on right now? I can see what's behind me. When it's not on, it's just an actual mirror, so I can see what's behind me. If something falls, makes a bump noise, I don't turn my head, taking myself away from the road, a drawer opened or something opened in the back. Not everyone orders their chassis the same as Leisure Travel Van does. We try to order all the options that we can. Chrome grille, LED lights, high beam assist, wet wiper right here with rain sensor. We have fog lights. This controls all the safety features. So what that's going to do is going to give us our adaptive cruise control, active brake assist, lane keeping assist, and traffic sign assist. It'll tell you what the posted speed limit is here on your speedometer. We have hill assist. So if you're on a hill, it'll hold the brake until you start to drive away, so you're not going to roll backwards. We also have crosswind assist. So if it's super windy out, it'll brake, it'll slow you down until you're in a nice safe position to control your speed. And for me, it also has attention assist. So if you pull out of your lane too many times, it's going to say, hey, pull over, get a cup of coffee, take a break, which is important because nowhere's that important to get to. We're just going to take our time and get there. Speed sensitive electric power steering. We have an airbag here, and airbags in the seats as well. Here I've got power heated seats. You can see that they're moving over here, up and down. I also have memory settings for my seats, so I can set different memory for whoever's driving the motorhome. We have our power windows on this side, heated power mirrors over here. Over here, I control everything on the motorhome. Right here, see that? Just kind of like an iPad. I can move it around. Optional satellite radio, but you can control all your radio stations right here on your control panel. Also phone, we have streaming Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto off the MBUX system. And you have navigation. Plus you can talk to Mercedes-Benz. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
How cool is that? Find me a campground near my location. Look at that. How simple is that? We have one 19 kilometers away. We've got tilted steering, right? Telescopic steering, locks in place. Obviously, we have air conditioning. We also have heat, all controlled right there. And then we have a lot of charging ports as well. We have wireless charging port right here, USB-C charging ports up in this area here. We also have a 12-volt charging plug right here that you can plug into. Sometimes when you're with a big group of leisure travel vans and everybody has a Mercedes-Benz chassis, it will ask you to plug this in right here to know that that's the key for this motorhome. Another great new feature, we have Mercedes-Benz floor mats that come with the motorhome. Easy to clean, no more carpet. We are flush floor all the way to the front. You can slide right in without bumping my head, plus lots of cup holders. Cup holder, 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 another cup holder down here. So you can stay very hydrated in a leisure travel van. The ergonomics of the Mercedes-Benz chassis, you can see I'm not a small guy, but look how much room I have. And I love all the map lights that they have some lighting inside the cab area. It's all right there. I also like the big sun visors, very nice, and lots of storage up above here. Every brand new customer that buys a leisure travel van, we provide exclusive roadside assistance benefits. We have technical support, roadside assistance, towing, tire assist, emergency fluid delivery, locksmith service, jump starts, RV, mobile mechanic, dealer locator assistance, and a concierge service. That comes standard for the first 2 years that you own your leisure travel van. MyLTV, we have lots of product information, manuals, walkthrough videos on how everything works in the motorhome. We have travelers clubs. We have over 12 travelers clubs, and you can join one of the clubs and they do lots of great rallies and they go RVing together. It's a lot of fun. We also have an ambassador rewards program. We also have the Leisure Explorers team. We also have the leisure list, different campgrounds that are great or hidden campgrounds, and you can contribute to it as well. Every year we do a photo contest where we have our own leisure travel van calendar. All MyLTV members have live chat access to our service advisors. So make sure you join MyLTV. It's free for all leisure travel van owners, new and used. I love the full flush floor all the way to the front of the cab area. I can't wait to show you the outside. It is unbelievable. Come on, let's go and have a look. Wow, how spectacular is that? I can't wait to show you the outside. Let's get started. For 2025, we have a brand new awning on our Unity models. It's the Girard legless awning with wind sensor. You can see how beautifully quiet it is. And I love this feature. It has, you can leave the door open, but it has a cloth canvas, not a plastic canvas. So it's gonna stay a little cooler. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And I love how the awning lights come out with the awning. Look at the size of this awning, just over 12 feet in length and just over 7 feet in width. You can see how beautiful it is. Hot day, have some beautiful shade. We're in a beautiful campground area. Don't panic. This has got a wind sensor on it. So if the wind were to gust, it automatically goes back in. But never put your awning out if it's super windy. That's a very bad thing to do. So, but if we had a gust of wind, you don't have to worry about it because the wind sensor will bring it back in. Over here on the passenger side, you can see we have our mirrors. If you're ever in a real tight position, you can just push this in and that'll get you into a nice tight area. If you have to go into a garage or anything, I really like that. So you can see here, we've got our courtesy light for getting in and out. We have a little fiberglass step, once again, for moving in and out of the chassis. Very, very easy to do, very simple. In, out, like it. Electric power heated seats, molded fiberglass transition area that ties into the chassis. You can see how everything is tied together. Full fiberglass front mask. This is our 16,000 BTU furnace. Make sure you never block this when you're RVing. Don't have anything behind it there in case the furnace comes on. This is your vent. And then let's talk about storage area. So storage is very important. We have a little storage bin here. A lot of people will put their shore power cable in here or a toolbox. You're gonna like this. See how this is beautifully curved? See how it slides in and under? And see how the door pulls in? And we call that a switchblade key. Which is kind of cool. And this is a special key that's designed for only leisure travel vans. You can lock it right here. And we're gonna lock it in place, and now nobody can get into my stuff. You know, it ties into the curved walls as well. We're gonna work our way down the motorhome. So right now we have this on travel mode. I can turn this to camp mode. So when I have it on camp mode, the step doesn't go in and out. Now don't panic if you have it on step mode and you turn on your ignition, it will automatically go back out. The reason you want to have it on camp mode is if you're opening and closing the door, you don't want the step going in and out all the time. Now it's in a stationary position, so I can easily get in and out. I got a nice little handle here. I talk about my screen door. Look at this. Beautiful screen door. We got aluminum braces. So if you have pets and they want to come jumping through the screen, they can't. Great option is remote keyless entry, which is right here off the Mercedes-Benz remote. You can lock and unlock all the doors. So we're gonna lock them up. Everything's locked now, right? And I can unlock everything. So locked, right? Everything's locked. Now I can unlock. Double click, unlock, unlock. Great option to have. Then you can see we got some other exterior lights. We got our beautiful awning light at night. We have a porch light, and look at this. I love this, the fact that we have a light for your entrance at night. You know, you can go in and out. You don't have to worry about tripping, falling. And look at this new shoe storage we have. Brand new for 2025. You can put the shoe all the way in. Look at the size of these big ones. Look, all the way in. Okay? Unlock these, look at this. And here's new for 2025. So standard is a 270 amp hour lithium battery. We also have an option for an additional 270 amp hour lithium battery, which give you 540 amp hours. We've also upgraded the inverter to a 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter, and we inverted the air conditioner as well. So you can now run the air conditioner off either the 270 amp hour or the second one, 540 amp hour, and you can run the air conditioner without turning on your generator. On top of all that, we've inverted all plugs in the motorhome. We've also included a second battery disconnect switch right here, the red one. When I turn that battery disconnect switch, it turns off all power in the motorhome. Now, if you also order the optional solar panels, 200 watts or 400 watts, we have the MPPT smart solar controller right here as well. And all of this is connected into your Firefly multiplexing system. Let's look at this beautiful curved wall. Now this is a vacuum bonded wall. So it's boxed aluminum. The reason we use boxed aluminum, it's like an egg on its end, it'll never crack. It's vacuum pressed, right? So our exterior skin, Vetrolite, almost 2 inches thick of polystyrene insulation. We have our interior wall board, studs throughout, and it's pressed and pressed. That's how we create the beautiful curve. Like I said, nothing looks like a leisure travel van going down the road. And on top of it, we're gonna paint each color 3 times. So each coat is painted 3 times. And this is the brand new diamond white exterior color that's only available if you order a 60th anniversary edition. Other colors, we have 8 that you can choose from. We have silver, graphite, glacier, Eurosport, Atlantic blue, champagne, shadow, and white suede. So you have 8 different exterior colors you can choose from, one that you're gonna absolutely love. We also have a fully vacuum bonded steel frame floor. Once again, box steel, super strong, never crack. And that's 1-piece floor, 2 1-piece walls. And then up on that roof, that's a 1-piece fiberglass flex roof. Once again, vacuum bonded, almost 5 inches thick in the center core of 2-pound polystyrene insulation. If you want to see exactly how we build them, go to our webpage, sign up for our factory tour. We walk you through the entire factory and why a leisure travel van is the best built motorhome in the industry. You can see here, nice little option, Alcoa aluminum rims. And when we order Alcoa aluminum rims, we go with 6 rims. These are dualies on the back, so we have 2 tires on this side, 2 tires on the other side. The dualies give you more of a stable ride, right? Because I have 4 tires back here. And on the outer ones, we go with the Durabright Shine, which gives it a beautiful look, easy to clean. We didn't even wash these, but you can see how beautiful clean they are. You can check the inner and the outer tire pressure, which is a nice little feature on the Alcoa aluminum rims. Optional jacks on this motorhome, 4-point leveling jacks, 1 touch button, 4-point leveling jacks, automatically level the coach. And we spray foam underneath here. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That's all spray foam. So rocks and debris when you're driving down the road aren't going to damage. We also spray foam all of our tanks. Our freshwater tank, gray water tank, black water tank, any tanks underneath are all spray foam. Okay, another great option is our optional exterior. We call it the suitcase table, but this is our optional exterior table. It's all made of aluminum as well. But you can see how it opens up here. And we have adjustable legs. You can see how easy that is. Look at that. Very simple to do. And then we're just gonna put it in place right here. There, we lock it in place. I mean, it's super strong. I mean, you know, this is the Jenny Craig dude here. Like, there's a lot of weight sitting on this table. Not a problem, but great. Outside barbecue, we got a quick connect, which I'm gonna show you in a second, so you can outside barbecue. Now, we've got an inverted plug, so if I have an electric grill, I don't even have to start my generator. Plug it in here, have a little pancakes in the morning, nothing like that on an outside grill. And I bet if you live in Arizona or Texas, or someplace where it's super hot, you can just put the eggs right on here and cook them. No grill required. Sexy frameless glass windows. Look at this. Beautiful awning style, which means they open up, gives you cross ventilation. Pouring rain outside, right? I can have the windows open. Then down here, we have our optional generator, 3.6 kilowatt Onan generator. Great little option to have. Don't forget, we've got all this lithium power now, right? So the generator will recharge the batteries at 150 amps. Runs on propane, runs very quietly. Absolutely a great option to have. Living small, but living large. And here it is. So here's another storage compartment. We didn't talk about storage compartments that much, but galvanized sheet metal, right? So we need something that's going to be super durable. Strut on the door, as you can see here, so it's not going to hit me on the back of the head when the door is open. See how beautiful it opens up? EPDM rubber hinge seal, so I don't have a piano hinge here. So, and we also have our barbecue quick connect right here. Look at this. So once again, I can barbecue on that beautiful optional table. You want to go have some fun, but if you're in a van, you can't take anything with you. The van life, it's dead. What are you going to take with you? You can't, nothing. You can only take yourselves, but look, this, I can take some stuff. You want to go skiing, golfing, whatever you want to do. We've got storage, pass-through storage all the way through, so you can carry stuff with you, right? You're going to be going away for a period of time. You got to take stuff with you. Here's where the stuff goes. We can see our fully molded rear fiberglass mask, right? All done with fiberglass, full body paint, right? Each color painted 3 times, 2 coats of clear, right? Backup camera, 2 backup cameras for 2025. There's one in the mirror, the Mercedes-Benz mirror, which kind of shows the back, what's behind you. And then we also have another backup camera, which is in the 12-inch monitor. 2 cameras, so there should be no reason to ever hit anything in your leisure travel vans, but just in case you do, just in case. This is a 2-piece rear fiberglass mask. So this bumper is separate from this bumper. So in case you were to accidentally dent something, we can just replace this part. Fully insulated, super strong, looks absolutely great. Got LED marker lights up on the top. Of course, we have our LED lights here. I like the red, right? The Mercedes-Benz chassis has a GCWR of 15,250 pounds. That's maximum towing, right? This hitch is rated for 5,000 pounds. The chassis weight GVWR is 11,030 pounds. So if you were to load this motorhome up to the maximum 11,030 pounds, that would leave you 4,220 pounds for towing. Read the owner's manual when you're going to tow, weigh the motorhome, weigh your tow vehicle so that you are safe. So very important that you do that. So 5,000 pound 2-inch receiver hitch. We also have our 7-pin connector here. So if you want to have a brake buddy or you want to tow a little vehicle, that can all plug right into there. This is an interior inside this. We have a fully insulated wall, and then we have this beautiful exterior molded fiberglass rear mask. Over here, you can see our sexy frameless glass windows, right? Awning style. So this side opens up, that side opens up. So you got cross ventilation. And look at this storage. Hello. Look at this. I've had at least 4 sets of clubs in here, no problem. Our cushion for making our bed up front, but I just want to show you how much room you have. Look at this. This is all storage space. Storage, can you see all the way through? Got LED lights right here, so you can see exactly where all your stuff goes. If I didn't have a torn meniscus, repaired, damaged, I think I could fit in here. Look at that, I can still get the old leg up in the air. But I love this, 2 struts on here for clothing it. Look at that, nice storage area. And then underneath here, we have our outside service center. So this is where we fill up the water, we dump the tanks. So right here is our optional macerator pump. And that gets turned on right there. You can actually dump uphill if you had to, but this plugs into here. If you're into a 3-inch dump zone, there's a little end on the end here. See the end? They take that off. Make sure you take that off, or if you've ever seen the movie RV, that's going to happen. So you'll have lots of fun. So you're gonna put that in there. We're gonna open up our black tank. Whoosh, we turn on our macerator pump. We're gonna dump our black tank first. Then we're gonna dump our gray tank. And then that gray water flushes out all the stuff that was in this hose line. We always include the 3-inch dump line. So if you're RVing, there's a problem with the macerator pump, you can disconnect the macerator pump and hook up your blue hose, and you're not going to interrupt your RVing experience. That's very important. Right here, we have our propane fill. So when I fill my propane tank, I would turn the tank off. It's done by a certified propane filling station. They're going to fill up that 15-gallon propane tank right there. Also, sometimes you have to turn off your propane when you're going on ferries, certain tunnels, certain things you have to turn off your propane when you're filling it, especially. So then you would just turn this button right here. Over here is our black water flush, cleaning the black tank. There's sprayers in there that clean it. You want to clean your black tank once or twice a year. Over here, we've got our satellite cable connection. So if you have a portable satellite dish, you would plug it in right here. We also have a great option. We have the T4 Winegard satellite dish that does dish, direct, or bell. So that would then be mounted on your roof. Cable connection, some campgrounds have cable. You would just plug in your cable right there and you can watch cable TV on the TVs inside. Don't forget the twin bed has 2 TVs, one in the front, one in the back. And then right here's our water pump switch. So people always wonder, why would you have a water pump switch? Well, number one, if you want to have an exterior shower. So this, just plug that in there, turn on your water pump, and then I have hot and cold running water. Great for if you got grandkids with you, they're down at the beach, you got pets, their paws are dirty, you can give them a little clean. If I want to fill up my fresh water tank, so I would get a drinking water hose. This is important. Do not fill this up with your standard rubber hose that you have at home. You need a fresh water drinking hose. So you would hook that up, and then you would run it up through here, and then you would plug it into here, and then this little knob right here, that is city water or my tank water. So if it's on city water, which means the campground has got water, then I would hook up my hose to that, turn that to city, then the water flows automatically in. If I want to fill up my freshwater tank, I turn it over there and I let it fill up. Don't panic when it's full. We have an overfill, so the water will start to drip onto the ground. You know then your freshwater tank is completely full, or you can check the monitor. We have our water pickup, freshwater pickup right here. So this does 2 things. If I want to winterize my unit, some people winterize their units in the wintertime, RV antifreeze, put it in here, turn the valve here. There's a few valves you have to turn on the Truma hot water heater, turn on my water pump. It will then suck the antifreeze up into the lines, right, for winterization. If I'm dry camping and I've run out of fresh water and I got a big jug of water, I can also take that freshwater jug, put that into my freshwater tank. Same procedure. That's called a pickup hose. That's standard on all leisure motorhomes. This is your shore power connection. So right here is where you plug in your 30 amp shore power to plug in. We also have a surge protector built in as well. So if it's got bad power when you're plugged in, right? You're at a campground and there's 300 or 400 people plugged into that power, it's being diluted and the power's not good. The surge protector is going to stop it from coming in, right? It's going to protect our iPads, our computers. Surge protector is standard on all leisure travel vans, and that's built right in. So, and then here we've got more storage. Look at this. It's unbelievable. I got 2 storage bins. I don't know if you can fill this twin bed full with all this exterior storage, right? 1, 2, once again, double strut, so it's not going to fall and hit you on the head. Galvanized sheet metal, EPDM rubber hinge seal, lots of big storage area. Absolutely fantastic. We have a beautiful sunny day today. Up on that roof, this model has the optional 400 watts of solar. We use a hard rigid panel, so this one has the 400 watts of solar up on the roof. You can either have the 200 or the 400. Okay, and then we also have standard, our Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus hot water heater. This is the best hot water heater system in the industry. There's Eco. When it's on Eco, it does not heat this little 1 liter of hot water. When it's on Comfort Plus, it heats this 1 liter of hot water. And as you turn on a water faucet, hot water faucet, and we have separate lines that run to each one. As it uses this 1 liter of hot water, 60,000 BTUs of power, heat up those heat exchangers, and I have continuous, unlimited hot water. Our molded fiberglass transition area, right? Ties into the chassis, ties into the curved wall, the curved storage compartments underneath. We have a nice little courtesy light right here for getting in and out. But here's something important. Look at this. When I want to fill it up with diesel fuel, open it, open this, close the door, open up the diesel, fill the diesel. That way the fumes don't go into the motorhome. That's super smart. Once it's done, right, pull it out, close this. Now nobody can tamper with my diesel fuel, which is super important. Fiberglass step here for getting in and out of the motorhome. Once again, the mirrors can lock back in, right? These are 7 feet, 10 inches. Twin bed, non-slide. You are stealth, right? Man, it looks great. Mercedes-Benz 3500 series chassis, lots of great safety features. I like this little feature for cleaning your window. You can step up here, clean the window. See that little triangle or that little pyramid right there? We want to make sure we keep that clean because that's the sensors for all the safety features. Panoramic view when you're going down the road, right? A Class C, traditional Class C, you've got this big overhang. It's like driving in a tunnel. Fully insulated, fiberglass, beautiful. I absolutely love it. This is the 2025 Unity twin bed. It's stealth, it's small, right? I can pull in anywhere. I have all the interior and exterior storage I could ever want in a small motorhome. We are 25 feet, 1 inch, bumper to bumper, 10 feet, 7 inches exterior height, and we are 7 feet, 10 inches wide. 2 separate living areas. You have a living area in the back with twin beds that can make into 1 king bed, optional air mattress up front. I can sleep up to 4 people. I have 4 seat belts, and you can build the exact motorhome that you want with all the different options. It shows you the colors, interior colors, exterior colors, all the different options so you can build and price it. This is our 60th year of building recreational vehicles with the same family ownership. So it's very cool for us, and we want to thank all of our customers from the past 60 years that have supported our company. Really appreciate everybody watching our videos. We do have a lot of fun making them. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. Smash that bell a few times. Come see us at a show. We want to do it for another 60 years. I'll only be 75, so it'd be no big deal. So Dean from Leisure Travel Vans, hope to see you again.